Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Rox with a little bit of talk about what's at the... What did I just say? With a little bit. It's all one word. What's up, everybody? It's Rox with a little bit of talk about what's at the top of the blog. So let's get to it. Okay, you guys, please excuse me. I have eaten already. I'm telling you, I was starving. I have been... Y'all, this is my job. They are asking so much of me. We just gonna talk about Roxanne for a few minutes here. I'm on this committee. Have you guys ever been put on a committee that you really feel like you're underqualified for, but you like, I can go because I'm smart enough to catch on, but you get in the meeting and then you just don't know what the fuck is going on. I am a part of this meeting and I'm just so... And it's the good thing about it is there are people there that are in the same boat as me, and they are also, I'm not a shot caller in any kind of way at my job. These people are actually shot callers and, you know, up in the upper management level and all of that. So I feel good that they thought enough of me to put me on this committee, but I'm just like, oh, you guys are asking me to think way too hard. Way too hard. Y'all, I got out the meeting, I was starving. And y'all know I normally don't eat before I do these videos because, that, you know, it's just kind of hard for me to concentrate after I eat. I get a little bit of the old niggitis. Y'all know how that is. I haven't done the top of the blog in so long. And there's so much stuff has happened. Stuff that I really did want to talk about. So I'm going to talk about a few of the things today that happened in the last couple of weeks. And we just gonna, y'all just roll with it, okay? I know it ain't the most current of events, so y'all just roll with me. That's it. I got my notes here, so yeah, we had a few scandals. Let me get to some of those. First thing that I really wanted to talk about you guys is this whole Mr. C. The first thing that I want to talk about, because I can't seem to get my words together here, is I want to talk about the Mr. C scandal. Hot 107, Hot 97, whatever. You know, he's a radio DJ in New York. I'm sure you guys all know about him. I have talked about Mr. C and his scandalous and illicit affairs, and they're not even really affairs, y'all. Mr. C has a admiration and some would even say an obsession with prostitutes and strippers. Actually, those words are from his own mouth. He tried to convince us both times that he was caught, they were indeed women. And the only reason why he was caught is because it was the police and it was an undercover sting operation. He has no, you know, he doesn't have any type of attraction for males. It's just prostitutes and strippers. None of us bought it, but we was just like, okay, you gonna stick with that story, because he is sticking hard. He was sticking hard to that story, you guys. This time though, Mr. C kind of got himself caught up. Okay, he went out and he went to pick up a prostitute. Turns out that this was a transvestite prostitute. The prostitute was a gay blogger. Okay, she actually does not consider herself a prostitute, I don't believe. Because when you go onto the gay blogger's name is Bimbo Winehouse. When you go onto her YouTube channel, you know, she's talking about how she's not a prostitute. And so, you know, it's sort of like, well, okay, so why was he picking you up then if you was not a prostitute? But anyway, if you listen to the recording, he is in the car with her and the prostitute is recording the whole thing on her phone. Of course, Mr. C does not know that this is going on. So, you know, she's talking. He's trying to find a quiet little tuck away somewhere that he can get his dick sucked. The prostitute is going on and on about how she got to call her friend to meet her somewhere. And, you know, she want to go to the back of this store so she can give him a blowjob and all this. And he is just he's real uncomfortable. Long story short, he did not get any services done even after he paid her. She recorded it, of course, and then she put it out. And yeah, this is the third time that Mr. C has been caught with a transvestite. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys this. I don't really care. Whatever you want to do sexually, that is really not my concern. The problem with Mr. C is he is a public figure, continuously lying to his audience about the fact that he does not have this problem with these transvestite prostitutes. If you keep frequenting this area where there's transvestite prostitutes, then you already know what the deal is. So now Mr. C, he's caught. He has no choice but to admit to it. He interviews with the same guy on the radio. He's very, I wouldn't even say, he doesn't really have anything to apologize for other than the fact that he's lying. And he's really lying to himself, but he's lying to his public, and I think that's where everybody has the problem. On top of that, he's unsafe. I really think that he was more upset about the fact that he got caught the third time. And he was embarrassed for himself, embarrassed for his family, and embarrassed for the station. I don't really think that there's any genuine remorse for what he's done. Because when you listen to the interview, he just was like, I just never really wanted this to affect my family, and I never really wanted it to affect my job. But you keep on doing the same thing. Like, why the fuck you can't just go get your transvestite just on GP? That's not a prostitute. That's not on the streets. That's not gonna, y'all, I'm telling you, I just can't even think. That's not going to put all your business out there on the street. I don't even remember. Is Mr. C married? Seemed like it was a story a while ago that he was married or he had a girlfriend or something, but y'all, it was a mess. So he was crying. He quit the station and said that he was going to work on himself. And then he came back the next day, did another interview, and then it was sort of like, well, maybe I won't quit. I'm going to see how this thing rides out, which was translated to mean, I'm going to see if you guys, fuck with me enough and start calling me a tranny lover. And if I feel like I can ride it out, then that's what I'm going to do. If I don't feel like I can ride it out, if everybody comes for me and I lose a lot of listeners, then I'm going to let it go. I think as of now, he still has his job. It's funny, I just saw on the internet that he's now doing PSAs for the foundation, the AIDS Foundation, to prevent, the spread of STDs and all of this. It just really like, are you serious, Mr. C? You up here getting blowjobs in the fucking car from transvestite prostitutes, but now you try, it's like, y'all kind of feel like, okay, you're really trying it now. It's almost a kick in the mouth, huh? You might as well make the best of it, okay? Maybe he was safe. Maybe he was one of them safe ones that pick up the damn tranny prostitutes. Maybe he had condoms, and maybe he wanted to make sure he didn't spread AIDS. I don't really know. But all I'm saying is, I can't even feel sorry for Mr. C, okay? Because he did it to himself, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And you know what? 3 times you out. Until you really, really come out and just say, yes, I'm attracted to men that dress like women. That's the only time that I'm going to be able to be all right with Mr. C. Talking about he only got a blowjob. He ain't never fucked no man. He ain't never penetrated a man. I was just like, really? Are you serious? Do you really want us to believe that? I mean, it could possibly be true, but you get your dick sucked and you get it done repetitively and, all of this. A lot of times you probably going to take it all away. I just feel like he didn't fuck one of these men. He just can't really come out and say. Because I think there are some men out there that just think like, okay, even if I get my dick sucked by another guy, that's not being gay. When, yeah, that is gay. That's gay if you get your dick sucked by another man. I don't know no man that's straight want to have another fucking big ass, burly, heavy, strong ass, hard breathing, fucking, facial hair being down at they shit. I don't know, y'all. I feel like Mr. C still has a long ways to go before he kind of is truthful with himself. We'll see what happens if this happens even another time. We also had a big scandal with Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane got a hold of some real bad mollies. I'm on that gasoline and I'm on that promethazine. Isn't that what 2 Chainz say? I'm on that. Anyway, I don't know what got into Gucci. He tried to say it wasn't him and that his Twitter account was hacked and everything, which I do not believe, because your Twitter account is not hacked for hours on end when they talking about it on the radio. I mean, I heard about it on the radio and that shit went on for hours after that. No, that was not a hack. Okay, Gucci Mane got a hold of some bad shit and let and the mouth was just on faucet, was just a running. Nothing that seemed to be true. I mean, he said that he slept with Iggy Azalea, Nicki Minaj, Keisha Cole. It was a whole bunch of other people that he said he slept with, and everybody responded was like, nigga, please, you wish you touched even a little whiff. Good damn well you ain't touched nothing. Then he got his ass up out after that and was at Lenox Mall, which is like, the big mall out here where all the people go to. It's like a showboat mall. Got into a fight with some people that, just then went crazy. And finally, somebody called the police and got his ass arrested the other day, because I was like, y'all need to put him on a medical hold. Okay, nigga crazy. I don't really know what's going on with Gucci. Do y'all? That Gucci show fell apart too, because I'm telling you, at one point I used to like Gucci was on. Remember that song he had with Usher? That's the best I ever saw Gucci look. It was an award show. I swear Gucci must have been in every single song that they had. But in one of the songs was Usher. He performed with Usher. He had just got his mouth done. He was nice and fit. He looked good. And then I was like, I saw a picture of him the other day. I said, what the fuck didn't happen to Gucci? He had a fucking big ass ice cream cone on his face. And that's when you really was too committed to the game. You was way too committed to that, to put the fucking ice cream cone. You couldn't just put a little scoop right here. I mean, you had to put a whole fucking Neapolitan 3 scoops and nigga shit, y'all. I'm telling you, that already was enough. He has his skin as bad as he just look a mess, and now he's fat. I don't know what's going on with Gucci, but we gonna stretch out the hands of prayer to Gucci and say, good Lord, please touch Gucci Mane, and whatever whatever the problem could be mentally, Lord, I'm asking that you touch him right now. Touch him. And then just a quick follow-up on Lamar Odom, because I know that was a big thing that I missed. I don't know what to think about that case. I told you guys before that I thought it was strange, and I still do think it's strange. However, I was talking to my brother, and he was telling me that he doesn't really think that it's a crack addiction, but they think that he is addicted to painkillers. Now that probably makes more sense to me. You guys know that the painkiller addiction is almost like the rich folks drug. There's so many stars that get addicted to painkillers, so I could kind of almost see that maybe the painkiller addiction might be a little bit more accurate. You do look at Lamar Odom, and he does look like something is going on. Now he don't really have a whole crack look, but he's not quite looking like himself, and that could be because he's just stressed out about life right now. The shit is kind of going fucked up for him. His marriage is over, and everywhere you turn, the paparazzi is following him. He got pulled over for DUI for driving too slow. You guys, I know how it is when you be drunk now. Roxanne don't profess to be perfect, and I never tell anybody that they should drive drunk, but we all know that it has happened a few times in our lives. I can remember getting my ass on the road, nothing that I'm proud of, but I'm talking about, Lord, I was just like, Lord, let me just put this car at 35 miles to cruise at that, and let me get my motherfucking ass home. And if I get home safe and sound, I promise I ain't gonna do this no more. They said that he was driving under the speed limit on the freeway, and he stuck out, and that was the reason why they pulled him over. He refused to do a breathalyzer and do all the tests and everything. So I think when you refuse to do that, I think that's an automatic admission of guilt. I might be wrong. Some of my lawyers out there, y'all let me know. But Lamar did come out and say that he's not addicted to crack. That's why I'm thinking that it's semantics. He didn't say he was not addicted to anything. He just said, I'm not addicted to crack cocaine. But I know I watched on Arsenio Hall, which, you guys, side note, what the fuck? Why Arsenio look like that? I mean, damn, he ain't never been the most good looking, but he look like a fucking space alien, don't he? I'm getting off track. On Arsenio one night, Magic Johnson was on there. Even Magic Johnson was just like, I don't really know exactly what's going on with Lamar, but, I've always stretched our hands. The Laker organization has always stretched their hands out. We all are concerned for his safety and everything. So nobody is really saying that the problem ain't there. So something is going on, but still, I feel real sorry for Lamar Odom, because I like Lamar Odom. I just feel sorry for him because I feel like everything is flying at him from all different directions, which is kind of how it happens a lot of times when you're a big star. We like to build you up, but honey, we will pull your ass back down as fast as we can. So he's on the pull down right now. Magic Johnson even said that when he was a Laker, whenever a new rookie would come onto the team, he would buy them 3 suits, and he would do that with every single rookie, and nobody ever knew. It was never made a big thing, and he would buy them their first 3 nice suits, and so it was just like, yeah, I'm hoping that it works out for Lamar. I think his marriage is definitely over, but I do still hope that as just a human being that his life turns out you know, positively from here on out. So that's it about Mr. Lamar Odom. Okay, so that's it for all the past news that I've been wanting to talk about. Y'all gonna get enough of that reaching out to that fucking audience, ain't you? I done told y'all motherfucking ass to quit reaching out there, entertainer. So y'all saw the latest, right? Miss Beyonce was in Brazil, and she was performing, and you guys, she had on her cat suit that she wears. That's actually about this color with the little jewels on it. You guys have seen the pictures of her in it plenty of times. You know how she likes to get close and personal with her people, her fans down there in the pool, and she got too close to old Pedro. Is that a Brazilian name? It probably ain't, huh? Pedro pulled her ass down there into the damn pit. All her security jumped up on the stage, and y'all know Beyonce is a fucking consummate performer. She ain't gonna let shit stop her game. It must have went and snatched her back up out that out that pit with her legs, and she jumped up and she kept on singing. What was she singing? Halo? No, she wasn't singing Halo. Irreplaceable, I think she was. She kept on singing, and you know, it cleared up real fast, and you know, she had to play it off. And you know, I guess Beyonce realizes that she has like fanatical fans that are gonna get a little bit overzealous, and you know, so she went over there and was just like, "What's your name, baby? I love you." I'm gonna tell you one thing. Her ass ain't gonna be fucking satisfied till they pull her ass off of there and take her home. Set her ass up on the mantle. Be like, look at Beyonce, y'all. Why you can't stay your ass up on stage? I know you wanna get close to your people and touch out to them and everything, but I'm gonna need Beyonce to stop it, okay? Because you're not no little star no more. You big. You are a very big, iconic star right now. You can't afford to be falling your ass out there and them people be done pulled all your shit off. Remember Diana Ross said they pulled her fucking nails off. They don't pull Beyonce's hair off, try to get a part of her clothes, and you know what? We don't want Beyonce to be out there bald headed and naked. Just stay her ass up on the stage, back far enough from the fans. If you must get close, you get on over there and you just kind of, you know, just graze across the top of them when they little, you know, if they wave their hands at you and everything. But getting down there and wanting to hug folks and all that, you need to stop that right now, Beyonce. I mean right now. What is the next story? Oh, this Smith boy. What is the boy's name? We got Willow Smith. What is his name, y'all? Trey? No, Trey is the oldest one. I can't think of this middle child's name. But you know the middle child is always the fucked up one. Did you guys see what he did the other day? He got on Twitter and he had a little small rant. What's his name? It ain't Justin. What's his name? Jaden Smith. Jaden is homeschooled, okay, because he is a celebrity and he's a celebrity child. And he doesn't, so he... You buy my car on the phone talking to people. You know, Jaden's views on just the regular public school and the traditional school system might be a little bit skewed. Jaden said that school is the tool to brainwash the youth. He also said that if newborn babies could speak, they would be the most intelligent people on earth. And Jaden also said that if everybody dropped out of school, we would have a much more intelligent society. Jaden, maybe if you took your motherfucking ass to school, you would be a little bit more intelligent. What is wrong with the Smiths? They so fucking weird. That's why I don't really talk about them too much. Like, I like Will Smith. I like Jada. I like Willow. I even like the little Jaden boy. I like them all individually, but when you get them motherfuckers together collectively, they are just weird. I just can't. When you get them all together, they don't make sense to me. They need to take the phone from old Jaden, because do he really think that? He obviously thinks that if he put that out. I mean, he really felt like he was doing some deep shit. I think he thought that he was really having a deep moment and that he was really gonna get some people talking, but he got folks talking in the wrong way. I don't know. I need them to do something about them kids. The problem is, well, I ain't even gonna get into it, but you know, they Scientologists, and all I will say is they say that the Scientologists is just a little bit to the left, okay? What y'all think? Do you guys think that if newborn babies could talk, they would be the most intelligent people on the earth? And that if we all just dropped out of school, that, you know, we would have a way more intelligent society? I'm not saying school is the way to go, but don't you think you need to know the basic fundamentals? Where do you learn that? I can't even try to figure out. What I need them to do is sit Jaden's ass down somewhere. Sit down, Jaden. Let's talk about Ciara. Did you guys see on Instagram the other day one of Ciara's C Squad? They probably wasn't part of her C Squad because I guess they wouldn't have treated her the way they did if they were. But one of her followers on her Instagram was talking about her and telling her, like, bitch, why you still doing the Matrix moves? And, you know, you need to step it up. And the only reason why I listen to you now is because I like Body Party. Other than that, you ain't did shit. You know how folks can be. The shit that goes down on Instagram and Twitter and all these things where people just get behind their keyboard and just feel like they can say anything. I know a lot of times it's kids that are just stupid and young and don't know no better, but sometimes it's adults too. But anyway, she had put all that on her Instagram, and Ciara responded and was just like, girl, you got a whole lot of nerves. You know, I'm making a whole lot of money on them Matrix moves, and you know, you got a lot of nerve to even talk about me and my hair and everything. And look at you, you know, she had like these little short bangs, and then she had like this long back. It was sort of like way something like I had for my prom back in like 1988. I felt like she didn't really need to take it down because I feel like one fucking good turn deserves another. If you gonna talk about me, bitch, then you better be ready to get talked about back. Just because I'm a celebrity and just because I have my public relations that I need to worry about, sometimes you are fucking human first, okay? And if people just gonna keep on saying shit about you, talking about you, you know, I think at some point you should be able to respond. That is the reason why social media is the way that it is set up, so that you can, you know, you can talk to your followers. And so people was upset for Ciara for doing it, and she did succumb to the pressure and take it down, but I was fine with it. You could have left that shit up, Ciara, because people need to get exactly what they give. So what do you guys think about it? Did you guys see it? You can probably find it on the blogs. Like I said, she took it down off of her Instagram, but let me know how you guys feel about it. I need you guys to stop being so fucking crazy on these damn social media work websites. I was gonna say work sites. I need to get back to work. Oh, what time is it? Oh, let me hurry up here. Alright, reality talk real fast, not too much. You guys know that Real Housewives of Atlanta is about to start on November either 3rd or 8th or something. I have it on the screen here. Everybody says that this is the most drama-filled season of all the seasons. I think this is season 7. It's either 6 or 7. They're always drama-filled, so we'll see what goes on this season as well. I think they're getting a new girl. I don't remember the name. They're going to be touching on Portia Stewart and the Cordell Stewart gay rumors, which I figured that they would do. It's kind of fucked up, though, because, you know, he's not going to be able to be on the show to even defend himself. But, hey, that's the nature of the beast, okay? Once you open your life up to the reality show devil, then this is kind of how it goes. Yeah, I Dream of Nene. I have not seen it yet. I ain't seen it yet. But I'm going to watch it one day this week. I haven't seen the other show, something Big Rich Atlanta or something like that. I haven't seen that yet, but I'm going to watch that as well. And I'll make a decision whether or not I'm going to talk about it after I watch those shows. Y'all just don't know how hard it is to just keep on reviewing reality shows. I mean, it is really a dumbing down, okay? You can really literally feel like the brain cells burning away every time you watch one of these reality shows. I just, you know, continually watching all these shows, and yeah. But I'm going to watch them, and I'm going to see how I feel about it, and I'll let you know. In Basketball Wives, Miami news, Stefan Marbury and Tasha, they have a condo in New York that is in foreclosure. Now, I don't know if it's not the same place that they filmed her house on the show, because I think that's an actual freestanding house, isn't it? Could you guys tell if it was a condo or not? I don't think it was, because the one in New York is supposed to be 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and that place looks way more expansive than just a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. So that might be why he's letting it go. He hasn't made a payment on that house since March of 2010, so I guess he had no intentions of keeping it, obviously. It's on foreclosure, so if anybody, you know, got $884,000 that you can put down on it, you can have it. And everybody has been on my comments for Basketball Wives and asked me, have I watched Tammy's blog on YouTube? I have watched her blog on YouTube, and I'm gonna tell you guys how I feel about those blogs. The whole thing about it is you're on a reality show, and this is supposed to be the reality. Now, we already know that this is not the reality. That shit gets edited and dramatized and all of that for the television, but don't know how I feel about people being able to go back and, well, I mean, I understand that she's trying to clear her name or bring some clarity to what might have happened, but it's also a chance for her to maybe change up what might have happened. And you know, it's just like you can't really tell if it's, to me it just kind of disturbs the integrity of the reality show, even though reality shows don't really have that much integrity. But I feel like these reality show executives need to get that shit under control. Like, it obviously is not in her contract that she can't talk about it, so that's why she's doing it. But I think from now on they need to put something in these contracts that these people can't get on one of their own blog and just get to talking about whatever they want to. You know, VH1 did open up their blogs for the people on the show to talk about whatever, but then for you to just be freely away from it, you guys understand what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, I understand she's trying to clear her name and everything, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the blog thing. But I've watched it. It's cool. Tammy is entertaining. She's funny. And, you know, she's going to do well on her little private thing as well. This might be, she might need to keep up with it because they might put her ass off of Basketball Wives Miami. And I don't think too many, I mean, a lot of people do like her, but I don't think that a lot of people will be all that upset if she leaves the show. So we'll see what goes on. But yeah, I've watched it. So you guys don't have to keep asking me to watch it and tweeting it to me and all that. I have seen it quite a few times. Alright, you guys, that's it. Y'all will get real close. I love when I put on some eyelashes. Can you guys tell? Ooh, they just, my eyes just look so different. I would get real close, but y'all, I got the old unibrow trying to form again. It's just, you know, my eyebrows grow completely across, and I haven't got my eyebrows done in a long time, so we ain't gonna get close. But yeah, but that's it, you guys. We do this every week, so make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe, and make sure that you come back. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.